As soon as the location for this Musclemania was announced, bodybuilding fans began to chatter with anticipation. Why? Because not only would bodybuilders from Pennsylvania be coming, but also the hardcore states of New York, New Jersey, and Delaware. Add those up, and you have one heck of a contest. The teenagers, as always, jump-started the extravaganza. In 7th place was a 15-year-old Todd Brothers. This was his first year of competing after only a year of training, and we salute his courage in going up against much more seasoned competitors. Unfortunately, he had to compete against more experienced teenage bodybuilders like the 2nd-place winner from New Jersey. Kenny Misha, or Thor as he's called, trains at the famous Diamond Gym run by John and Shirley Kemper in Maplewood and won the heavyweight division at the Teenage New Jersey earlier this year. He has a big frame, and at 5'11", a lot of potential to fill out. Unfortunately for Kenny, another teenager from the same gym who had won the light heavyweight class in that same Teenage New Jersey contest decided to show up. We're talking about none other than Jason Arntz, or Baby J, as he's known around the gym. He trained for this show with Junior USA overall champion Bo Matlock, and his dense development would indicate that he kept up with Bo rep for rep. He's only 19, so look for a thick heavyweight in the near future. Winning the bantamweight class was the sole competitor, Kevin Reeves of Coatesville, Pennsylvania. A mail carrier by day, he also enjoys hunting and fishing. This is his first year of competing after 2 years of training. Maybe next year we'll see him move up a weight class. The lightweight winner was Nathan J. Hutton, also known as Chinaman. He's not only a bodybuilder, but a martial arts instructor with a 3rd-degree black belt in Shotokan Karate. Nathan is employed as a computer operator and has been bodybuilding since 1979. 3rd place in the middleweights went to Johnny Moya, a draftsman who began lifting out of boredom 5 years ago. Unlike many competitors, he stays fairly close to his contest weight year-round. He would like to thank Jerry Scalisi, owner of the Gold's Gym in Deer Park, for all his help. Runner-up in this tough class was Eric Borg, or Cyborg as he's nicknamed. One look at his hulking development and we understand why. Unbelievably, this is his first contest since taking up bodybuilding 7 years ago after a motorcycle accident.
God gave me good genetics and I was just lucky. You know, I train hard. I picked the right sport.
The winner of this class was Jose Big Fig Figueroa, who started training 10 years ago. The reason? He weighed 95 pounds, and that was just too skinny. At 5'5" and an off-season weight of 210 pounds, he no longer has that problem. Jose is unusual in that he keeps his poundages heavy before contests, only lowering his calories. Onward with nicknames and light heavyweight winner Sammy Agropoulos, known as the Greek God. Training under the tutelage of Dr. Richard Brown, the man behind Al Q. Gurley and others, he believes being Greek gives him an edge in muscularity. As a teenager, he won every show he entered, including the Mr. Pennsylvania. 3rd in the heavyweights was Gary Sizowski from Wilmington, Delaware. He's won the AAU Mr. Delaware title and the heavyweight class of the NPC Delaware. Like many others, his ultimate goal is to turn professional. He began training with weights for college football and never stopped. Too bad everyone doesn't stick with training. The heavyweight runner-up was a very thickly developed South African named Tozi Manjerico. He won his national championship as well as the Mr. Delaware, the NPC Delaware, and this year's Rich Gaspari Classic. His enormous quadriceps blew away many in the audience and hinted at his previous background as a track star.
I started lifting heavy weights, tried to build my body, get thick first, and I went up to 275, and I was kind of chubby and fat. And I got thick muscle first, and I started trimming down to where I am today, and I guess that's why I look this way.
Tozi would have cleaned up at this show if it were not for one other heavyweight, Sal Princiotta, a firefighter from Deer Park, New York. He started bodybuilding 8 years ago to attract the attention of girls, but soon became more serious about the sport. He's been active in football, hockey, and rugby, but it's bodybuilding in which he has shown the best potential. Though training to show off at the beach at first, it was former Mr. Universe Jerry Scalisi who saw Sal's genetic potential and urged him to train harder.
I'd like to dedicate the spirit of his victory to Kevin Kane and his family, and to the brothers of Ladder 110 in East New York, and let's hope Kevin rests in peace. Firefighter, died in the line of duty.
Philadelphia proved to be one of the most competitive Musclemanias of the tour, with quality athletes who came ripped and ready and with attitude to spare. No doubt when Musclemania returns, bodybuilding fans will be lined up to get a look at the region's best physiques in action.